Hi, everybody. This is Dennis from the Dennis and Andy Show. I'm just going to go through. We had a fantastic convention down at the Hickory Con, not too far from Charlotte here. So we wound up, Andy and I went down, got to see a lot of good friends, and we had a fantastic time down there. Lots of good comic book dealers, and I wound up picking up some pretty cool stuff, mainly to fill holes and stuff. But you might have seen a couple of videos from there. Kind of wanted to show you what I got, some of the haul that I got from the show. Some pretty cool stuff. So first thing is, I'm going to give a shout out to Joe Sweeney from Gatsby Comics. If you've seen his first. We did a little interview with him there, and he kind of showed some stuff which got me thinking. So Joel gave me some pretty cool books. He gave me this one, which is the Immortal Hulk. It's a cool variant cover. It's, of course, an homage to Uncanny X-men 141, which is a book that is near and dear to my heart. This is a great homage cover. Joe always looks for stuff like that for me. Thanks, Joe. That one was awesome. Another one that he found for me, this is a Mark Brooks variant cover from the Exterminator number 2. Extermination number 2. This is pretty awesome as well. I love Mark Brooks stuff. And anything X-Men, it's one that I didn't have. One of the ones you guys may have seen was Something is Killing the Children. This is one that I actually didn't have, and this is a hot book. Joe kind of mentioned it on there. So awesome. I wound up buying one of these. I actually can't wait to read it. I've heard a lot of really good things about it. Berserker, you guys know I've done some really cool Berserker stuff. This one's pretty awesome. This is the foil cover Berserker. I got that from him as well. And it's a really cool foil. And then there is the Virgin 1 in 50 variant of it. Another really cool one that I kind of had to pick up. Joe always has some really cool modern stuff. And he knows I love X-Men. So anyway, a shout to Joe for some really cool books. Thank you, Gatsby Comics. Then I headed over by Big Karl. Everybody knows Karl, and we love Karl. He always has some cool stuff. He's always picking up some new old books. This is something really cool. I wish my dad was still around to see if he'd really appreciate this. It's Gunfighters, and it's not that it's the book itself. It's that it's actually signed by Lash LaRue. So a lot of you, if you're younger, you won't know who this is, but he's a cowboy, back from the period of, Gene Autry, Roy Rogers, actually even a little earlier. He was known for his bullwhip and everything like that. This is what is Indiana Jones actually kind of was based off of, and they had a signed one. So you know what? No, I'll never get to see him in person, obviously. So that was a absolutely cool pickup. Thank you, Karl. And then Karl also had another really great book, one that, believe it or not, I had not seen before. This didn't even like register with me. Old Doctor Strange, issue 182, with the Juggernaut. Of course, if there's any X-Men related character, I pick it up. So for me to be able to sit there and go, oh my God, Juggernaut was in there. We know it wasn't a high copy, but I don't care. For $5, Karl said, take this. This was a great collection. I don't care it's in low shape. It's just a really cool character. And then I picked up a bunch of, I was just filling in some holes. So Captain America 107, I needed that one. Karl had that. He had 112. Just filling in some of my Captain America holes. Karl had some pretty decent books. And then he had 132 and 135. Again, just a couple of fillers. Like I said, Karl always gets some pretty cool stuff. And then I wound up picking up Iron Man 37, another one of the holes that I just kind of needed to fill in. So thanks, Karl. You had some pretty cool books as usual. Very excited to pick those up. And then my big thing was I wound up finding a couple of, it's one of the dealers. I'm not sure. They were a couple of guys that I hadn't seen before. They had a couple of pretty cool Captain Marvel books that, you know, again, I'm just filling in the holes for. But then I'm trying to finish off my Defenders. So I wound up getting Defenders number 9. I had picked up number 1 on the last one that I had shown you guys. And then this was number 11. You know, I do love this old, you know, these old comics. The Silver, the Bronze Age, even some of the Copper Age stuff is just great. You know, number 16, again, just hole fillers. This one's in really nice shape. I made a boo-boo. I wound up picking up 235s because I had picked one up from one dealer and I had seen one, and kind of, it happens because I wasn't at the table, so I didn't have them with me. I picked up 41 Hate Monger, or 40 and then 41. You know, these Defender books, in my opinion, are just underrated. And then I wound up picking up issues 57, 67, and finally 68. That's what I was able to find throughout there. Just kind of the holes that I needed. I hunted for some Gold Key Star Trek. Didn't have a lot of luck on that one this time around. But hey, some really fantastic books. Like I said, the Lash LaRue was just kind of something that tickled me. I don't really collect Westerns. There's a long Western store I have. But anyway, some really fun books, some great vendors. Thank you guys. It was awesome to see you all again. Can't wait for some more of the conventions to come around. Hit the like and subscribe button. You know, leave your comments below. Is there something cool that you saw, something that maybe you had that you guys would enjoy? You know, just kind of let me know what your thoughts are. Love to hear from you guys. We will talk to you later.